What would make you stay with the same tooling supplier for over 15 years? Well, I'm here at Ritchie Engineering Solutions to find out. Duncan, you do some amazing looking parts, but I want to go back. Where did it all start? What was the first part you were making?
Okay, so I suppose if we were to take it back to its grassroots, it would be our father, Alex Ritchie, who initially designed and made steam engines of all things in a shed he built at the bottom of my parents' garden. And then the story progresses a little bit. He got involved with the Richard Branson Virgin transatlantic hot air balloon crossing, mid to late 80s. So our father was picked out, was requested to come and help out with the thermodynamics of the burner design and the pressurization of the capsule that actually went across the Atlantic. Happened to fly and be able to burn its burners at heights at 30,000+ feet within the jet streams to transport the balloon from one side to the other. From there, that permitted us to start to commercially offer the hot air balloon manifolds, the propane burning manifolds at the base of burn, the sort of thing that you would see if you saw a balloon flying or a sunny evening, perhaps in the summer or early morning. You'll see the burner above the pilot's head. That mechanism there is where it kind of all started, if you like.
So let's jump forward to where we are now, because you have some very impressive machinery. And like I said, some of the parts you're making are probably some of the best parts I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
So how did you get from where you were to where you are now?
Well, needless to say, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights worrying about stuff. But in practical terms, you just progress and you build on quality. You try and make quality your selling point. Quality is important, and you assist the customers in which way you can to make sure you hit that price point versus quality, and to make that point. So I suppose part of the journey, a significant part of the journey, is the relationship you have with your own suppliers. So that would be material, could be tooling supply of the machine tools themselves, but significantly it's going to be the cutting tool supplier as well. And we've been very lucky and fortuitous to have a fantastic support network via CERATIZIT in the form of Adam Cross, who's helped us out every step of the way and will continue to do so. It's all about building towards the future.
Because you've been with CERATIZIT now for over 15 years,
Yep.
which is, you don't hear of that very often. People usually jump from one to another. So were you actually still back in the shed when you started with CERATIZIT?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that would put a lot of people off, I think. You know, we're down the end of a village country lane. It's a dirty farm track, basically, shed at the bottom of a garden. But Adam turned up and he saw us for who we were, younger than we are now, but trying to do the right thing, and absolutely assisted in trying to provide us with the right tools for the right job.
And you actually have the CERATIZIT vending machine as well.
We
so
do.
how much easier has that made life compared to before, where you have to order an end mill, tips, and you're waiting next day after, where now you can just get them instantly?
Correct. So it's twofold effective. So it's fantastic. We'll have the bread and butter tooling in there for sure. So the inserts, the regular end mills and stuff, very, very good. We can program around that, and the knowledge that we have spares. We don't have much space. Okay, it's a small workshop, a lot of stuff in it. We don't have the financial capacity to necessarily stock everything, and we don't have the physical room. So to be able to have the vendor stacked up, ready to go is fantastic.
So what sets you apart from other subcontract shops?
I'd say that we offer that design background through to assessment of a component. So a suite of parts may be sent to us, PDF, whatever, and we could then offer a feedback on that, a feature that might make the part cheaper, better, stronger, and we can demonstrate that through our own CAD facility. So we can fire back the step file. We can offer more than just looking at a drawing. We can offer a feedback that is in an understandable, correct manner for the client to respond to.
So we've got a few parts laid out behind us, but what industries do you work in?
Okay, so all sorts of industries. We'd take on anything that would come our way and does come our way. The industries we're currently working in, auto sports, automotive, aerospace, the usual top-end requirements, but anything that would come along and have a go.
So we spoke before that with Adam, you've been with CERATIZIT for 15 years.
Yep.
Is that going to stay for the next 15 years?
I suppose so. No, of course it is. Yeah, absolutely, entirely. So it's very important to see. It's nice to show the journey of where we've been and where we started, but it's more important to look at the focus of where we're going, so working towards various accreditations, and to have a trusted tool supplier is essential. It's part of that jigsaw that's going to make that happen. A team. It's a team of personnel, it's a team of us, it's a team of our suppliers, CERATIZIT being a major one of those.